Okay, 413 South Gibbs here in Walpock. Gonna do the entire video here. Pretty much wash everything: the porch, all the wood, all of the house, the soffits, the gutters, the fascia, anything you can wash, clean up, do it. The concrete, let's go ahead and hit it from this point right here. Hit all that. Let's do the same thing to the curb. You gotta get this thing looking as attractive as you can. Hit that block down there. Go ahead and hit this driveway. May have to come back when the dumpster's gone and hit everything. So hit all that. When you're done reframing the garage, obviously hit all that. Porch, we need to go ahead and replace that roof. Put a light up there, new numbers, either paint or replace the mailbox. If you paint it, do a brown. Do a dark lodge brown on the deck, wood. Go ahead and install the railing. We've been installing a new railing here. Get rid of this metal thing. The railing will paint white. Let's get this screen door fixed up. I think you can save it. Might just be a matter of putting those damn air pistons back in and cleaning up the frame. Front door, we can either stain up a little bit and put a poly coat on, or just a dark brown that matches the lodge brown. Either one of those options I'm fine with. All this railing's fine. Looks like we got a busted window. Paint that frame, replace that window. See what you can do about straightening this out. You may have to pull the screen out, straighten it out, and then reinstall the screen. That light's fine. Again, let's get this screen door going. Looks like this bracket down here is pretty rusted through. Same with just the bottom of the door. You may have to sand that off a little bit, prime it, and paint it. Go ahead and just paint that door. New knobs everywhere. Either spray or get a new knob for that one. Make sure we get that with the frost-free spigot. I'm not sure, run water down this, I'm not sure where this goes, what it does, etc. The back deck, replace lattice all the way around, even kind of narrowly run the lattice there, wedge it out. Just minor things. It's a really big first step. That's a really big first step, and these two are really close together. I would pull this off, maybe cut an inch off of it. I think it might be better to just run new damn stringer. Looks like they, I don't know what they did. Of course, I don't know if I want to get into it. I'll leave it up to you how you do it, but I would lower this about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and lower this one about 1 inch. That one's fine where it's at. So simple things like pound nails down, pound these nails in, remove those nails, those aren't needed. Just clean this up real quick, and obviously power wash everything. We'll paint it the same lodge brown. Lattice all the way around, like we said. Looks like we need to do something there where that attic fan is. As far as a new cover, make sure the attic fan gets working. I did talk to Aaron about putting vents on either side of the upstairs rooms. There's already 2 cut in the front, so reuse those, and we'll have to put 2 new in the back here. Make sure you cut from the outside so you don't hit the weatherhead. There's actually a spigot over here too, which I think we can eliminate. It's really unnecessary. Make sure the glass is good over here. Paint the wood on the basement window frames. This garage, rebuild as necessary from the inside or the outside. Might be better just to replace T111 on the back. Before you do that, come along, straighten everything up, get it trued and squared, and then put your framing your T111. Again, on the roof, replace whatever sheeting is necessary, and if you want to steel roof it, that's fine, just whatever the cheapest is. New overhead door, new entry door, replace any rotted wood as necessary. Once you're done with all that, have them come through, run whatever electric's necessary, clear all this random shit out, that off, this closet thing out, all this junk. If it's unnecessary to the structure of the building, get it out of here. The windows, I would like to save these storms before you rebuild the back and at least get them operable and weather tight, or as weather tight as possible. I really don't want any water coming in here. Other than that, let's go ahead and put an opener since it's not a great garage. We'll get I would say two overhead lights, maybe one towards the back, one kind of right behind where the garage door is going to be. We'll leave that outlet there, maybe put an outlet over here, and then you want a live outlet for the thing, for the opener. Just a standard door, nothing special here. Same there, just white, non-insulated. Make sure that storm door on the back of the house works good as well. That's also kind of a large first step. And it's a little shorter to the second one, or it feels like that anyway. See if you can't shorten that one just a tidbit. Obviously go through and check all the screens. Do what you can to get a seal on this front door. Clean everything up. New deadbolt, I would leave the regular knob. See if you can't put a little wood filler in there, get rid of that. The inside door looks okay to me. Pull the brackets off. There's a little wood filler in some of the holes. Get rid of these two shelves. We're going to save all the wood trim in here, so just clean it up. We'll come through and we'll Dover white everything, primer and Dover. You have to remove the border. Run the corner trim all the way up to the ceiling. Take the fan from there and either take the light combo or just the light portion and install it here with new globes, or the entire fan, whichever's easier. Let's get these doors operable nice. They're actually running pretty good now. I noticed this one might need adjusted up just a little bit, and see what you can do about getting a stop up in there. You know, don't break your balls too much trying to do it. See if we can't get some kind of latch on this, and I'm kind of thinking a latch that just kind of flips over, just in case they do decide to use this as a bedroom. Dover white in here, saving the trim, get rid of the shelves. Looks like we might have some glass packs to do. Nail everything back tight. That cable vision's okay. I'm kind of thinking all the vents just need to be a dark brown. See if you can't maybe find a brown that looks sort of similar to the trim. That would be nice. Here in the kitchen, do what we can about raising this wall up here. Get rid of this dip in the doorway. I'd like to save all the cabinets, just clean everything up. Obviously you have to make a drawer face. May have to do shelf liners. We'll get a new countertop. You'll paint the backsplash, same color as the walls. Make sure all the trim gets caulked in good. Remove the child shit. Make sure everything has some type of, what's a latching hinge or snap latches or something. The hardware that's here I'm okay with, as long as it cleans up. I would take all the handles off anyway and just run them through a good degreaser, scrub them down. That way you got to clean them while they're on there. It'd be a lot easier. Check out the dishwasher, clean it out if it runs. If it doesn't, we'll get a new one. Kind of the same with the sink. I'm not opposed. It might be better off in the long run just to replace the sink. However, if this does clean up, we can do just new catch baskets. It's only $60. I have a feeling this isn't going to clean up perfect. Leave it up to you guys. But I'm not opposed to pulling it at all. No garbage disposal. Looks like there's a little light under there. Make sure we get a new one. Make sure everything gets GFI'd. Get rid of the 6-prong deal and just put like a 4-gang box there. Get rid of that. Patch any random holes. We'll get new smoke COs. So get rid of all the ones that they have hanging around. God, they have a ton of them. We'll get shelves for each little peg that they have here, and whatever you want to do, if you want to stain them or just paint them with the walls. If you do paint them with the wall color, get something that has a little bit of a harder surface. But otherwise, the trim in here, I'm planning on keeping. Keep this fridge pocket the way it is. Don't save this. So then we'll do vinyl here. We'll get rid of this threshold, see what we can do about leveling it up. Vinyl through there. Vinyl into this back porch area and into the washer dryer room. We can leave the threshold here. That's probably okay. Back here, not really planning on doing much except for, get that tacked back up. Get that. You'll have to replace that one. Get that piece of crown up. Tear down the border. See what you can do about making sure that you get something filled in there and it's solid. side, so get that adjusted. Might just be the hinges. Get this operational. Tear this down. Put a piece of glue on or something there. Make sure you have a stud to hang a shelf to, and do that. This either needs to be in conduit or all covered up. Obviously, we need a cover for that junction box. Okay. And then we can just leave the bottom 2x4, but we'll go ahead and vinyl in there as well. I wouldn't worry about mud and that stuff, just spray it all. You can probably even leave that there. And here, gut everything except for this. Save the wood stuff, but I would just paint the doors again. You have to do what you can to patch some things in, scrape some things. You have to have all the wires either behind the wall or in conduit. I think with the basement being right over there, we should be able to get something. Technically, your washer outlet needs to be over there anyway, so you should be able to do that. And if you do some kind of light, I'm not opposed to even having a switch in this wall and maybe run it up. If you have to conduit from there, I'm okay with that. So make sure everything's all set here, all the plumbing and all that jazz. We'll take the quarter round up, put vinyl down, put the quarter round back down. No door or anything there. Just take down that bracket. Would be kind of nice if we could straighten up this header some. You know, cut some shit off, lower it. Although I think they drywall around it. Oh crap. That header's really crooked. What you could do, straighten it and just take a 1x and make it as big as you need to, but still staving this little trim, and kind of put it up against the ceiling, and that way you don't have to worry about filling in the drywall. I'll let you do the best option, but that's kind of my guess. Upstairs, remove this carpet on the landing. I don't know why they have it, unless for whatever reason they no longer have a wood step here. But I'm okay with wood stairs. We're just going to spray everything white. I would leave the wood trim on the side of the stairs too, and just start the white right where they started it. Screen, patch holes, take down border, pretty much paint everything Dover white, caulk everything in. This light and this wire will need to have some kind of conduit on it. I'm not putting any hanger shelves in there because I'm just not sure how exactly everybody's going to want their design. Same thing here. You got another crooked header. See what you can do about straightening it out. We'll put a door here anyway. Take this shelf off. Kind of a cool idea. Paint everything in here. Take the smoke seals down. 2 new lights. This is fine. What's in here is fine. Just spray it. Make sure those latches work correctly. And then we'll recarpet inside that closet, carpet here, carpet all that. Make sure the holes around the light switches get patched in. Kind of standard stuff up there. This bedroom off of the kitchen. Replace this piece of paneling here, blend it in so it looks like it was seamless. Fix these doors up. Just spray these shelves along with. Make sure you nail down the nails. I wouldn't put another shelf down there. Wiring needs to be behind a piece of luan and or paneling. Put a piece of paneling here. Make sure you got some kind of stud to put just this standard 12-inch hanger shelf. And I think I would make it about the height that this second shelf is. Because I think this is going to be a kid's room. I really don't think the adults are going to be here. Although they might. Same thing in this one. Paneling. Make sure the wires get tucked behind it. And we'll do a hanger shelf. Leave that open. Same thing. Put paneling on both sides. And or luan. And spray it. Like I said, doors operational. Need a carpet. And we're going to pretty much... I think that wall might need... Because I kind of feel like this is sort of dropping too. That wall might need lifted up the entire length of it. We're going to spray everything in here Dover white, the trim and all. We're going to save this door. This door, you got to rebuild as necessary. New knob. Everything gets sprayed. The outside of the door, I would like to keep the color of the kitchen trim. The inside of the door can be sprayed. Bathroom, pretty much got what you need to. We'll do new flooring in here. Pull the trim up. Everything needs cleaned up real good. It's just grimy and gross. The toilet, if you can, save it. As long as we'll get a new lid. Looks pretty good to me, as long as it works. New vanity, mirror, light bar, take that down. Tub will clean up, recaulk, patch the little holes that are here. New shower head, neck. Looks pretty low, ain't it? Fuck. If you can confidently patch this hole, I'd like to raise it up. Otherwise, I don't really care either way, although there's not an access panel back there. We might just have to leave it the way it is. I would probably just put new faucet stuff, drain kit, all that jazz. It's so ugly. You do have some storage here. Cool. Okay. Trim this out. You have to get something thin. I see why they removed it, so you could open your door, otherwise your door kind of stops right there. So maybe it's not a good idea to trim this out. If you have any good ideas on trimming this out so you can still open the door the full range, let me know. And I'm not opposed to painting everything in here. I probably would go with a cafe with Dover white trim though, just to give this room a little bit extra something. Vanity would probably go with white. So make sure this door operates properly. You might just want to get a new knob on that one. You probably are going to have to do one there. And the other one already has a modern knob. This light's okay. Just pretty much spray this back area. I would leave the wood the way it is. If you can get some of this marker off, I think all this wood is probably okay. We'll probably have to paint inside all of that though. Down in the basement, remove this shelf, clean everything up. I would go ahead and spray just over white, kind of to this point right here. Make sure this light works. See what we can't do about. I would move the light over to here. That's kind of a little bit of a head buster too. Scrape this foam back. We'll spray all this. Get rid of these little brackets. We'll go ahead and paint the steps and the stringers like a dark gray all the way down to the landing. Clean up whatever's necessary. Have Brian come down and do his thing. Clean up any loose wiring, tack it up, any plumbing. I'm not sure how the plumbing is. We got some galvanized, we got some CPVC. Have him kind of clean everything up. Obviously, he's got some stuff over here that needs reworked. Not sure what that's all about. Probably just leave it. Other than that, make sure we got plenty of lights that are on one switch up by the stairs, up at the top of the stairs. I want one switch to control everything. These smokes can be pulled down and a standard smoke CO put down here. And other than that, I think that's about everything until we start tearing into stuff.